Hi, welcome to the Triforce Podcast, where we talk about video games, we talk about movies, anime now, apparently.
Yeah, we're fucking multimedia at this point.
That alone is going to get us copyright.
Watch the show. No.
It's the Triforce.
So, Colton, we've been doing the podcast for over 2 years now, right?
Oh, God, we have.
Yeah, and, we've talked about a lot of things, a lot of games, animes, some movies. I'd say we got a wide variety of subjects,
we're
right?
fucking multimedia at this point.
Yeah. And we had been throwing back and forth some ideas about what to do this week.
Yes.
And when we came to our conclusion, I immediately knew what we needed to do. And I ran and I got my shark notebook and my shark pen. And I know, right? That must tell everybody what we're talking about. And you guys are right. We're definitely talking about Naruto this week. How did y'all guess?
Hell yeah. There's so many sharks in Naruto. Actually, I joke, but, we're going to find out that that's not so much of a joke. But.
Yeah. We are finally tackling one of the big three.
I can't believe it. We had the DB's evenings before, and now Rain and I have our own Ninja Nights. So
I'm sorry, did you say you can't believe it?
Oh, it's gonna be one of those.
He's coming.
Oh,
he's coming.
It's gonna be one of those. Wait a minute.
Datebayo!
Rain, I didn't think of that joke first.
Oh no.
I'm slipping. I'm slipping. Whenever I come up with jokes first, it reminds me of my family and how close I am to them.
I can feel the flashback episode happening.
It's my ninja way.
Oh my god.
I can't commit to this bit. I can't commit.
Get the sad flute music out of here.
Oh my god. That wasn't the bit that I wanted to do, but man, was that better, actually.
Oh my god. I was picturing your entire life as a flashback episode, which is very common in Naruto, where they will give you a flashback episode immediately after something happens.
It's so, like, when you're binge watching Naruto, sometimes I'm like, did I forget to skip this episode? Did I, like, actually hit the next, or did I hit repeat? Like,
yeah, they literally went, people might have forgotten what's happening while we're still in the first saga, so hit them with a flashback.
I can't believe it. Oh god,
don't
we are 3 minutes in, folks. Strap in.
Don't say that too often.
I'm gonna try not to. I promise.
It's like Bloody Mary. If you say like you don't believe it or sit 3 times in a mirror, he shows up.
I know it's it just shows up screaming out of your fucking mirror. Oh my god, that would be so funny. But
he gives you a speech about friendship.
Absolute friendship and hating Sasuke, and that's it. Like I'm here for it. I cannot believe I slept on this show for so long. I watched it when I was a kid, but at the same time, I didn't I didn't continue it. I got up to like a little bit into the Chunin exam saga, and that's about it. But I like watching these episodes are just they're so fucking dense, and I don't remember Naruto being this intense. Even as an adult, I'm sitting here watching this like, Ganbate. Oh my god.
I feel like, because this is a show that I've watched several times over, because this is in like my top of like animes, because I grew up with Naruto, and it's been like such a huge part of like my life. Like everyone in my family has like watched it, so it's like sitting down to rewatch it, and I was sitting there going, I don't remember this being this upsetting to watch.
Oh my god. Not me fucking sobbing at my desk at work. this is the first show, and I mean like across all media, that actually brought me to like that choke. You know what I mean? Like not quite crying, but it was like right there. It was right there. And I'm like, I can't be doing this at my security job. Like I can't be sitting here crying at my desk.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like obviously I work from home, so I'm watching it at work, like working, and I'm just like, oh, ow, okay, hold on, hold the phone, this hurts. What?
Oh my god. And like it's such a beautiful show. And I like to liken it to Ninja Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball Z is just simple and barbaric. You know, I'm just gonna say it. It's ridiculous. It's over the top. Naruto does a lot of its delivery in the storytelling, and a lot of there's not necessarily like high stakes like power battles, but they really do a lot in the emotional department, and it makes the battles seem that much more flashy and entertaining to watch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because you didn't get like super far into like the tune-in exams and stuff, like, oofed, it gets good.
Oh, so good
But also,
so far.
like rewatching this, I was sitting here with Angela and I was like, oh yeah, like I think we have a little bit of time before this thing happens. And then it was immediately happening. And I was like, why do I remember these things taking so much longer to get to as a kid?
I'll tell
and
you
then
exactly
I remember
why.
it was because when I was watching Naruto, it was weekly.
Toonami Tom was still telling me when that shit was on.
I'll age myself right here on live. I was still waiting at the TV on Saturday nights for the new episode of Naruto.
Oh, then followed by Cowboy Bebop and Big O. Oh,
and fucking
yes.
repeats of Inuyasha. Like, you remember those days? That's where we're at. Or
that
like,
is a series we need to do, is Inuyasha. Holy shit.
Well, I've never actually seen Inuyasha, so.
Rain, I'm telling you right now, you're going to fucking love it. Like,
I've been told. Angela's been trying to get me to sit down to watch it, and I will. But I
you're
also
gonna adore it.
Have to finish Evangelion before I do anything.
Oh, and sweet Jesus.
That's an anime we should talk about.
That is an undertaking.
Are you ready to start breaking it down?
I think I'm ready to start my ninja journey.
Oh my god, your ninja way.
Ganbate. Oh man. So let's get into it. Episode 1. Enter Naruto Uzumaki. October 3rd, 2002 was the original air date. Oh my goodness. Naruto Uzumaki is a 12-year-old ninja living in the Hidden Leaf Village under harsh ridicule from the villagers, having defaced a monument dedicated to the 4 Hokage leaders out of a need for acknowledgement. Basically, they're Mount Rushmore. Naruto's teacher, Iruka Umino, reprimands Naruto for putting graffiti on each of the statues' faces, good lord. Later, hearing Naruto's aspirations of becoming Hokage to become respected by the villagers. The following day, being held back from graduation, the Ninja Academy, after a botched clone jutsu, Naruto is tricked by an academy teacher named Mizuki into stealing a scroll containing the secret ninjutsu from the 3rd Hokage, Hiruzen Sarutobi, that night. Iruka intercepts Naruto as Mizuki was going to kill the boy and leave the village with the stolen scroll. Mizuki then reveals to Naruto that the villagers were ordered to not reveal him as a host to the demon fox called the Nine-Tailed Fox, which devastated their village 12 years ago. Mizuki explains this to be the reasoning why Naruto is hated, adding that Iruka's parents were killed by the Nine-Tailed Fox. But a remorseful Iruka protects Naruto while telling the boy that they have a lot in common, spurring Naruto to use the Shadow Clone Jutsu he learned from the scroll to overwhelm Mizuki. Soon after, Iruka uses Naruto's ability to use Shadow Clones to justify his graduation from the Ninja Academy.
I want you to know that I you know how I take notes. But I only took one note for this episode because going back to rewatch this
If it's
episode,
Ganbate, I'm gonna lose my mind.
it's not.
Okay.
It's really not. I went back to rewatch this episode, right? Where we're, starting over so I could get a fresh mind for this podcast. And there was just one line that really stuck out to me. And it's not believe it, all right?
Oh shit.
It's when Iruka is talking to the third Hokage, and the third Hokage just kind of turns around and goes, "You're a lot like Naruto. Nobody loves you." And I fucking lost my shit. I was like, he fucking did not just come for Iruka like that. And then obviously you get the explanation of, yeah, Iruka didn't have parents after the nine-tailed fox or whatever. But I was like, you really just came for that man's life.
Unbelievable. Like, the writing in this show, if you watch it in the sub, is fucking crazy. I thought all the memes were like, memes, but no, they're based on like actual dialogues in this show.
Yeah, because I can't focus on like stuff when I work, like that needs a subtitle, so I'm watching it dubbed. So imagine me sitting there just typing at my computer and all I hear is, "You're just like Naruto. No one loves you." And I was like, bruh. Angela next to me going, Did he really? Can we rewind? Can we play that again? And I was like,
he did not have to do him like that.
He really came for that man's life. But besides that, like that was really the only note I took was, can't believe the Hokage came for Iruka's life like this.
Absolutely slaying his own inner core, but fine,
Fucking nailed it. Got him.
Absolutely a nightmare. But I love this episode so much because Naruto is kind of like this, this prankster. He's the town prankster. And we find out before all of this that this giant horrific demon had been sealed inside Naruto, to kind of just get it out of the villagers' hairs. And so many people died as a result, including the fourth Hokage, who was, I think then power was transferred back to the third Hokage, I guess. Sure. But
the third Hokage was still alive.
Yes.
So
I guess he took back over.
Yeah, like he just kind of had to step up and take over again.
Okay, so I guess that's how that happened. But the fourth Hokage was dead as a result, and everyone kind of hates Naruto because they're like, he's the fucking fox demon that murdered our village. Like, on the one hand, I understand, but at the same time, he's also a 12-year-old boy who has no idea that happened to him.
Yeah, like, he is literally a fucking kid with no family, and now, like, he's 12, he has no friends. Like, they even make a point to, like, say, all of the parents and adults treat him like this, and the kids can only sense the fear, so they all hate Naruto.
Yeah, and it's just, oh God, it's awful. What a terrible way to live. And like, this kind of resonated with me when I was in high school, because, it's how I felt a lot of the times. Growing up in high school, when you're on the autism spectrum, it can be a lot like this, where you're alone 90% of the time and you don't know why. So, like, it's a scary feeling. It's a sucky feeling. Obviously, Naruto had it a little rougher.
So you're telling me that you don't have a tailed beast inside of you?
No, I don't have a tailed beast inside of me. The beast inside of me is also me, and we're both just as dumb as one another. It's like having ADHD and autism in the same brain is like being possessed by a demon that is also you. You know what I mean? It's like being possessed by yourself, if that makes any sense.
I understand you.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I feel for him. I feel for this man, and he's still waking up every day, doing his best to be recognized. And that is an unbelievably admirable thing just in and of itself.
Yeah, I think this is like, I don't like a lot of main characters and things, but like Naruto's one of those main characters that actually like grows on me.
Oh yeah.
You know, where I was like, oh, ew, and then I'm like, actually, like you're not that bad, kid. I feel you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Rain, he's a loud blonde. How did you not immediately like him?
Oh, wait till I tell you my top 5 Naruto characters, and you'll see that there's not a loud blonde in the bunch.
No shit. I know Sasuke is one of them by far.
Yeah, Sasuke is definitely one of them.
Of course.
Hold on. While we're talking about the first episode, before we get into my favorite boys, because that's a while away. We don't gotta talk about that shit. But you also get like a quick little introduction to some characters in this, which would be like Sasuke Uchiha, who does his fucking replication jutsu perfectly, and then Sakura Haruno, who also does that perfectly. And Naruto fails.
Yes. Naruto makes this one like pitiful clone that's like on the floor, and like that's his whole thing, is that's the one jutsu he really struggles with, and it's a necessity to pass into the exam.
But he learns the shadow clone jutsu, and Iruka sees that, and Naruto gets to pass, and he becomes a genin.
Yeah. It's really cool. And like it just also speaks to Naruto's character, where he stole a forbidden scroll. Like he just said, fuck the rules. This is mine now. Just so he could go and practice this jutsu that he was having such a hard time with. The only reason he did it is because he just wanted to pass and impress people. And like, he never gave up. He went that far to do it. And he got it better than anyone else.
Yeah, listen, my man he wants to be Hokage someday, and he was like, I'm gonna fucking get it done.
Hell yeah. And that is something that I can respect. Like, it's so cool. He grew on me so quick. I was just like, I love it. I love it for this man, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
He's a good kid. He's a very good kid.
All right. Do you want to hit up?
Oh yeah, I closed
2?
my phone. Shit. Hold on.
Oh my god. I was
right.
gonna be like, I don't got the website pulled up.
Oh, good. We could probably look it up on the computers that are in the Naruto universe for some fucking reason. Like,
don't worry about it.
When the fuck does this take place?
All right. Listen, I'm gonna talk about something really quick. Because of that it reminded me of that happens in Naruto Shippuden, which is obviously what happens after the first Naruto series, right?
Right.
So in Shippuden, there is a character who is in my top 5, and his name is Sugetsu. And he comes up behind Sasuke and makes a gun with like his hand, like, you know, when you're like,
yep,
like 4 kids. And I remember when that episode first came out going, you're telling me that y'all know what guns are and you choose to fight with your hands?
Yeah, I mean, they all the villagers fight with swords and naginatas, and I'm like, you're building a bridge with a fucking crane. Like, there has to be firearms in this time period. They have wireless broadcast technology, and they're fighting with naginatas?
I don't know if you got up to the episode where there's a literal minefield.
Yes!
So, like, there are some things that are a little confusing about the Naruto world. Like, y'all definitely have guns, because why would he know what a gun is?
The Naruto world
why
is
would he do
fucking...
that? So it's just, I don't know. I guess
you know what?
I guess though, if I had the option to be a ninja and like shoot fire out of my mouth and do really cool shit, I would choose that over a gun.
You know what though? I kind of do agree with that. I really, really do, because think about this world as it is right now. If we removed all guns in this world and we replaced it with fire-breathing ninjas, how much more fun would this world be?
well, it would be fun. I don't think our world should have ninjas. But
no, I don't think so. Or just replace guns and give people swords. Bring back pitched combat. Like, oh,
I was about to
God.
be like, bring back fighting somebody on the corner.
Absolutely. Bring back duels on horseback. Oh,
That's
my God.
all I'm saying. All right, let's go to episode 2.
Episode 2, right out the gate with this bullshit. My name is Konohamaru. Episode air date October 10th, 2002. While Naruto gets into an argument with Hizurin, or the third Hokage, over how he wanted to present himself on the photo of ninja registration form. What a fucking dingus. The Hokage is attacked by a small boy who is revealed to be his grandson, Konohamaru Sarutobi. While following Naruto, who is the first person to not see him solely as the Hokage's grandson, Konohamaru asks to be taught the sexy jutsu transformation that Naruto used on the third Hokage. In the process, Konohamaru reveals his own reasons for wanting to become Hokage and his desire to be recognized for his own achievements. The two are eventually found by Konohamaru's mentor, Ibisu, who sees Naruto as a bad influence on Konohamaru, with the resultant confrontation ending after Naruto uses Ibisu's lust against him by combining his sexy jutsu and the shadow clone jutsu to produce the overwhelming harem jutsu. Good lord, this show. Through Naruto's guidance, Konohamaru is able to accept that he can't follow in his grandfather's footsteps by his name alone.
Yeah. My notes for this episode just says, "Welp, that's a lot of sexy jutsu, LOL."
Yeah. This was the sexy jutsu episode. This is the one that they really wanted to drive that home, that this is going to be a part of the show sometimes. And I'm just like, can we just like not do this? I get it. It is funny. It has to be funny to someone. But I'm just like, bro, I just want to see some kunais flying around. Like, can we just not?
It's one of those things where, like, it's funny the first time.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay, maybe you'll get a chuckle the second time, but then you're kind of beating a dead horse, you know? Like,
yeah. And I'm just
I get
like,
it. Naruto's gonna, especially with, like, stuff that happens later in the series, like, yeah, I get it. Naruto's gonna do the sexy jutsu and then get, like, his way with a man or some bullshit. Like, I get it. I understand.
Yeah, it's just so weird. Like, it's so weird to me. I guess, I don't know. I guess it's just one of those things I'm not really a fan of in anime. I understand why it needs to happen, but like, yeah, it's weird. And they're children. They are children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like,
yeah, this is a 12-year-old teaching, like, what, a 6-year-old? Like,
it's so weird. Like, oh, it's creepy. It would creep me out less if they were adults, if that makes sense.
No, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
I would be less weirded out if they were older.
Yeah, definitely. Like, if this was even Shippuden, you know, I would be like, okay, fine. You know, like I get that. But it's creepy. It's really just skeeves me out, man.
Yeah, 0 out of 10 from me.
Then we introduce the tales of the series, Konohamaru.
Oh my god. I think that he's really annoying, but I get that he's supposed to be an annoying little kid. I do understand that.
Yeah,
I thought it was
the fanboy.
Yeah. I think it's kind of cute that, you know, at the end of the episode, he's like, okay, well, we're going to be rivals because I want to be Hokage and you want to be Hokage. And I'm going to do it. Like, I was like, okay, that's kind of cute. And then as the series progresses, I'm like, okay, actually, I'm a little over it. But like,
we get over Konohamaru real fast.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, okay, go away now.
This was cute for an episode and maybe a callback later, but like, that's it.
Yeah, I think it was really cute, you know, later on when Naruto remembered him and like was like, oh yeah, like I said that I would like, you know, help him with shit. That's great, buddy. But like, that's it. I'm done. I'm over it.
Can we
Let's
just
go do...
Literally,
can we just do the plot, please?
Yeah, agreed.
I don't need like a fucking F plot, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. All right. I think we should get to episode 3. This one I think you're gonna love. The title is Sasuke and Sakura, friends or foes?
My babies.
It's a Sasuke episode. Once graduated from the Ninja Academy, having drank some milk before the meeting with his former classmates, Naruto is assigned to be a member of a 3-person squad before undergoing a test to obtain the rank of Genin. Man drank solid milk. Like,
I fucking the way that I like in my notes wrote, fuck yeah, Sasuke. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this the spoiled milk episode? It is the spoiled milk episode.
Oh god, this is the one where Naruto's just shitting his brains out the whole fucking episode.
And you know
god, he's
what?
put into Squad 7, baby.
It won't be the first time that this happens.
No,
in
it
the
will
series.
not. He's put into Team 7 along with Sasuke Uchiha, his longtime rival, and Sakura Haruno, whom he has feelings for, despite her own feelings for Sasuke.
And everyone else's feelings for Sasuke.
Everyone else's feelings for even the people that he just meets. I'm like, bro, come the fuck on. Like, this can't be the plot for all Sasuke. All right, let's see. Knowing Sakura's feelings for Sasuke, Naruto formulated a scheme to dispose of his rival and poses Sasuke to get close to Sakura. But at the last second, Naruto is forced to go to the bathroom while the real Sasuke somehow escapes and runs into Sakura while searching for Naruto. After expressing disgust towards Sakura when she blames Naruto's stupidity on not having parents, Sasuke finds Naruto after he was forced to ditch a guilt-driven Sakura to go to the bathroom again, with their confrontation short-lived. Meanwhile, Naruto's stomach pains are revealed to be the result of him drinking long-expired milk earlier, as the third Hokage briefs the Jonin instructor to mentor Naruto and his teammates. Oh my god, this was a fucking episode.
Okay. I need you to know, I got a lot of notes on this episode.
I just heard you open your notebook, and I'm like, here, we gotta get some time.
Yeah, listen, all right. I got notes. First of all, in all caps, the kiss.
The kiss? This is the kiss episode!
This is one of 2 Sasunaru kisses that happens in the series. There is another kiss. I just want everyone to know, because people were shook that there was a second one, but there is a second one. I want everyone to know. This happens twice in the series. But the kiss happens because Naruto has this, like, I guess, like, at the beginning of this, like, the first few episodes, imagined rivalry with Sasuke, where Sasuke literally is just like, dude, I was just standing here.
Sasuke's just trying to live.
Sasuke, I'm just standing here, Uchiha. Literally just sitting there. I literally wrote, I swear to God, I wrote, dude, Sasuke, my boy, was literally just sitting there. And Naruto, like, gets up on the desk because all the girls are like, oh, well, I want to sit next to Sasuke. I want to sit next to Sasuke, even though Naruto is already sitting next to Sasuke, but, like, it's fine.
Yeah.
And the guy in front of Naruto, like, leans back and bumps Naruto, and they kiss.
Oh god, it was so funny. Like, that is funny.
Yeah, that one I was like, well, now I'm like, yes, because I'm a Sasunaru shipper. But, like, I was like, we love this. We love to see it. I was all the girls getting really mad at Naruto, and I was like, bruh, like, y'all could climb up on a desk too.
Yeah.
And stare dramatically at, like, your rival.
Absolutely. I mean, Sakura and Ino were doing it.
Yeah. I also wrote, imagine being Ino and having to wrap all of those bandages around yourself every day.
Oh, man, okay, I'll be honest. Ino was one of my first childhood crushes, but, like, I always used to think that outfit was hot, and then, like, as I got older, I'm just thinking how unbelievably impractical that is. Like, that's so much work. Why are you wearing ace bandages to school? Like,
That's what I'm saying. That's like a lot.
That's so much.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh my lord. And then putting clothes on over it. Like, motherfucker, just put the clothes on. Like,
just put your clothes on, throw some fishnets under it. You'll still look hot, I swear.
It would look better. I mean, she makes it work and ship it in, so like, come on now.
Yeah. Also, the way that the teams work is that they pair people based off of their like scores from like the tests.
Right.
And I really loved the why am I with like a loser like Naruto, like Sasuke, right? When Naruto's like, why am I'm a great ninja, and Iruka's like, Naruto, you suck so badly. We put you with Sasuke, the best, because you're horrible.
Yeah, he really said, Naruto, you're a fucking moron. That's why we put you with Sasuke, to literally balance out the scales.
Yeah. Literally that. My notes are so dumb because I literally go, all right, no one talk about my love of Shikamaru and also the fact that Yuri Lowenthal is my favorite voice actor, which is why Sasuke remains in my top 5 Naruto characters.
He was voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, was he?
Sasuke, yeah.
That's so fucking crazy. Remember when Yuri Lowenthal was like our generation's Matt Mercer? Like,
yep. He was in everything.
He was in literally everything.
He's still in everything.
I can't believe Marth is in Naruto. That's fucking crazy.
And then my like closing statements were also, what the fuck at Sakura? Sasuke is literally the sole survivor of a full clan massacre, and that's what you fucking say? Oh, Naruto's like that because he didn't have parents. Neither did Sasuke. And I go, it's because he doesn't have a family. Why don't you go fuck yourself, Sakura? Some people have actual issues.
It's so crazy. Oh, wait, this is also the episode where Sakura said the most batshit crazy line I've ever seen in my whole life. Fucking, all right, so the whole joke with Sakura having a giant forehead, I thought that was just in the meme community.
No.
It's in the show. And like, fucking, there was this line where it's like she's imagining what he's gonna say to her, and she's like, "Oh, your forehead is like perfect for kissing or something," and then she comes out and says, "Yeah, that's what the surface area is for."
Yeah, that's right, because I was crying when you sent me that. Because like,
I had to pause the show, get up and take a walk. There's no way. There's no way this motherfucker just said that.
That's what was said, my guy.
My God.
That be it, man.
Oh, that was the craziest fucking thing. I've watched Bobobo, and that was the craziest line I've ever seen in anime. Oh my fucking Lord, that was so funny. Anyway, I think we can call it on that episode.
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right, let's see. Episode 4. Pass or Fail, the Survival Test. October 24th, 2002. As their clanmates, good Lord, as their classmates gradually meet up with their Jonin instructors, who will decide whether they are fit to become Genin, Team 7 are forced to wait for theirs. First of many times. Eventually, after Naruto sets up a juvenile trap, he and his group meet their instructor, Kakashi Hatake.
King. What a king.
My God. Did I forget just how badass this man is? Oh God, I love Kakashi so much. Anyway, appearing to be a slacker, Kakashi takes the day to let his students introduce themselves and tell each other about their desires and aims. Naruto states that his dream is to become Hokage. Sakura seems too embarrassed by hers to say them publicly, and Sasuke declares that his intent is to restore his clan by killing an unnamed person. You imagine being in the group with, I'm going to be president of this land, and I'm going to restore my family through murder. And Sakura's just like, I have to say something.
Like Sakura literally not being able to answer any of the questions because she's so obsessed with Sasuke, and Sasuke's literally just there doing the like. I wrote in my notes, man, Sasuke fueled my edgy childhood because he did.
Yeah, I could
Because
see that.
as a tiny emo child who went through a lot of trauma, TM, I was like, I relate to Sasuke so much. But my older brother never murdered my entire family, so
I was gonna say, Joe seems like a nice dude. Like,
oh, God damn it, Joe. This is the last time.
Joe sitting there with his Kaiba Corp briefcase. It was because I needed to be stronger.
I needed more Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I needed more Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Just imagine like being there going, oh my god, my dream is like, and like not being able to say that you want to just marry the guy next to you because you're 12 and stupid, and then the guy next to you really is there. I hate a lot of things. I don't particularly like anything. And my goal is to kill a certain someone to avenge my family.
It's
also
so funny to watch her get shut down so hard.
Oh my god, time and
so
time
fast.
again.
Oh,
there's
God.
I wrote it for them. I was like, there's a line from Sasuke, and I don't remember if it's this episode or the next episode, but he goes, I'm an Avenger. And I just went, no, I watched that movie. You weren't in it. Like, I was like, wait a minute.
Naruto
I don't
comes
remember you being there.
Naruto comes up next to him. I am inevitable. Oh, God, that's so fucking funny. Yeah, I just, oh, God, I used to love Sakura when I was younger. She was definitely another one of my anime crushes. But now watching this as an adult, I'm just like, Sakura, shut the fuck up.
That's
like,
the thing.
Not a single person wants to hear this shit.
Oh yeah, listen, I don't like Sakura until Shippuden.
Yeah.
Because in Shippuden she's like an actual fucking character.
Yeah, she has a personality and a function. Like,
but like liking Sasuke is not a personality, baby. Like,
it's not. It really
it's also
isn't.
like during the Chunin exam she starts to kind of change, and like it's like, you know, I watched way past where I had said we should watch until, because I was like, we're gonna have to talk about the rest of the series anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me just continue my rewatch as if I wasn't gonna rewatch Naruto anyway. But I was like, okay, good to know that you like, I do remember correctly, and you do start to get some character growth.
Yes. I mean,
and it is not just the Sasuke the whole time.
I know. It is really crazy though that like you also do have to remember these are 12 and 13-year-olds. You know, like I don't remember what I was thinking when I was 12 or 13, but it couldn't have been more complicated than am I playing Wind Waker or Sonic today? You know, like I can't.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure when I was 12, I was probably also going, Sasuke. Like, I probably was.
Raid started out their life as a Sasuke simp. I can't believe it.
Listen, all right. There's quite a few things that have come from Naruto for me, all right?
Yeah,
One, I love Sasuke. Two, my gay awakening for a character from Naruto. Like,
yeah. I actually had quite a crisis with my sexuality because of Naruto. We'll get into that later.
Oh my god.
I think you know exactly where it is too.
I'm sure I do. Listen, my gay awakening of little tiny Rain being like, oh shit, I'm into girls, comes from an episode a little later on in the series. So
yeah, I definitely watch. It's in this saga that this happens to me. That I remember specifically thinking when I
know
was younger,
exactly what happens.
I was like, maybe not. That was like the first words that popped into my head. I was like, oh fuck. So it was crazy. It was crazy. Anyway, let's finish up episode 4. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Holy shit. Okay, with the introductions over, Kakashi tells Team 7 that their test will begin tomorrow and that they are not to eat before then. What a dickhead. The next day, after forcing Team 7 to wait for him again, Kakashi explains the test entails the seizure of one of two bells from his person. The catch being that only two of the prospective genin will pass, while the third is sent back to the academy. While Sasuke and Sakura hide themselves away as the test begins, Naruto attempts to face Kakashi head-on with his Shadow Clone technique, which is easily countered, and then he falls for a snare trap. Taking advantage of Kakashi lecturing Naruto about falling for obvious traps, Sasuke seemingly takes out the instructor with shuriken and kunai knives.
I would love to just take a minute to talk about Naruto going to fight Kakashi and Kakashi reaching for like something in his little like pouch and Naruto being like, is it a weapon? Is it something important? And it's literally just him being like, I'm gonna read porn.
Yep.
And you still won't be able to do anything.
Kakashi, my dude, these are children.
He had to read Make Out Paradise.
Absolutely.
All right? It was time. I literally, my notes, Kakashi being like, LOL, I'ma fuck up some children today. Mr. I failed everybody. Also, Mr. I'll read my porn while you fight me and use my special fucking jutsu, 1,000 years of death.
Jutsu. Yeah, let's use that
jutsu
term
in
lightly.
Quotes. The way that Angela came to me after we were watching this episode and went, oh, so canonically Naruto has had fingers up his ass, and I started crying.
Yes, he has canonically.
I was in tears.
I don't know. I wouldn't call that a jutsu. That's
Listen, jutsu is written in quotes, all right?
Good.
Because he was like tricking them all by doing the like one of the hand signs.
Yeah, I think it was like for a fire style. And he's like a close range fire style. Naruto's fucked. Like that's Naruto is a past tense motherfucker. Like
yeah, the way that like Sasuke was like, if he does that, he'll be dead. And I was just like, wow, imagine being like, hey, I'm gonna see if you guys can like actually be Genin, and then just the other students just going, oh my god, Naruto's about to fucking die.
Although I did sympathize with Naruto's approach because I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt, if I were in his situation, I would have immediately charged at this motherfucker. I would just be like, we're getting this done immediately. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, no, I definitely would have taken the Sasuke approach.
I know. You are definitely the smarter of the two of us, but every team needs a barbarian.
Listen, we need a tank.
Absolutely.
We need
Every
someone
team needs a tank.
who can do the big damage.
Absolutely. All right, let's see. This is a really fun episode. Episode 5, You Failed, Kakashi's Final Decision. After his sneak attack failed, Sasuke attempts to fight Kakashi before being buried up to his neck underground when Sakura finds him in his fucking, oh my god, so funny. From there, Kakashi subjects Sakura to a genjutsu of Sasuke bleeding to death before dealing with Naruto while he decides to help himself to everyone's lunches. Once the time limit for the test is reached, Naruto is tied to a pole and Kakashi deems all members of Team 7 utter failures as he reveals that this test was impossible for them due to their lack of teamwork during the exercise. From there, Kakashi offers to give Team 7 one final chance and leaves them with a single order to follow, not to feed Naruto. However, knowing that they need Naruto at full strength for what Kakashi has in store for them at the makeup test, Sakura and Sasuke both feed Naruto. Having watched the entire event, Kakashi dramatically appears before them. As Kakashi apparently prepares to punish them all, Sakura and Sasuke stand up to him, explaining that they gave Naruto food because I just lost my place. Oh goodness, because he's a member of their team. Ultimately, finding a group who actually met his test standards, Kakashi decides to pass Team 7 and accept them as his students. From there, Kakashi reveals that the other teams he tested failed not because of their failures in the exercise, but because their inability to see through the deception and work as a team. He explains the essential need for ninja groups to work as a unit, and as well as stating his own ideal that while a ninja who break The rules are scum. Those who abandon their friends are worse. And I think that was such a cool.
Kakashi.
I love this trope in this show where like the tests are completely deceptive, and nothing in this show is as it seems.
A ninja must see through deception.
Of course, and that's what I love about it. Like, nothing is face value in this show, and I think that's really cool. Finding out that part is fun, and it's fun for the viewer too, because you're sitting there as the viewer like, oh, this is some Mr. Miyagi wax on, wax off shit. Like, I'm just like, oh, I love it. Like, I knew from the get-go that Kakashi was like, I'm going to make this impossibly hard so that they have to work together to get to me, because that's the fucking point. You know?
Yeah.
I think that's so cool.
Because up until this point, everyone's been fighting for their spot on their own.
Yeah.
You know? I also think hearing, like, hey, you have a kid on your team who's never had anybody be there for him, and you have another kid whose entire family was murdered and has nobody. I think Kakashi was just like, all right, these fuckers, they're gonna learn teamwork today, boy.
They're gonna learn today. Oh my god. I love that about Kakashi. Kakashi is just a no bullshit teacher, and just so down to earth with them. And I think that's so valuable as a teacher.
Yeah.
And he's also a fucking cool ninja. Like, oh, I can't wait to get to the Kakashi fight scenes. Oh, they're so good.
Yeah. I just want you to know that I feel like I had to do this because this is who I am as a person.
Of course.
My notes. Flip open my notes really quick. I put, so you guys watch this intro and tell me Sasunaru isn't real, though. And then put, also, once again, you gonna tell me that Sasunaru isn't real when Sasuke offered his lunch first, and Sakura looked very disgusted at the fact that Sasuke was like, I mean, he's our teammate, so here's my food. Like,
yeah, I mean, so I could argue that Sasunaru is real because the amount of times that Sasuke comes to back up Naruto, like, is crazy. And then the amount of times that Naruto is like pissed about it, but also reciprocates. Like, someone's stepping to Sasuke and he's like, hey, only I can talk to him like that.
Hey, that's hey, I'm the only one allowed to shit talk him.
Exactly. And I'm like, fuck yeah, Naruto.
Naruto be like, I'm gonna do the big protect of my boy. And I'm like, yes, listen, Sasuke protect you on the battlefield, you protect him in social situations.
Absolutely. I love the two of them.
That's what I need.
They're fucking ridiculous, and I love the both of them.
They are... It's funny because, like, they started out, like, as I was saying, where Naruto's like, Sasuke's my rival, and Sasuke's like, I was literally just standing here.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
To, like, Sasuke, like, kind of picking on him a little bit and kind of being like, oh, come on, you talk such a big game, but I guess you really can't do anything. Like, you know, you're weak. And then they have this, like, whole thing where they start getting to work together, and I was like, yes, we love this. I love to see this. And then it all goes away because then Sasuke's like, actually, no, we are rivals. Fuck you. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
okay.
It really
this
does
time Naruto was just standing there going, I'm just standing here.
Yeah, it really does fall apart real quick, doesn't it? Oh, God, it's so ridiculous. All right, here we go. Episode 6. A dangerous mission, journey to the land of waves. Oh, we start the saga.
We're starting the Zabuza saga.
Here we fucking go. After Team 7 completes a few miscellaneous D-rank missions, Naruto relentlessly asks the third Hokage for a higher level mission. They are eventually assigned to escort a bridge builder named Tazuna back to the land of the waves, but they are ambushed along the way by the Demon Brothers, two Chunin from the land of the Hidden Mist Village, in the land of the water. Though it appears they killed him as they go after Team 7 and Tazuna, The Demon Brothers learned that Kakashi was aware of their presence and faked his death to catch them off guard, to see his students in action. While applauding Sasuke for holding off the Demon Brothers and Sakura for guarding Tazuna, Kakashi expresses disappointment in how poorly Naruto handled the situation and got himself poisoned. But Naruto refuses to quit the mission, and with Sasuke's taunting getting to him, he uses a kunai to stab his hand to bleed out the poison, while making a promise to never back down again. Though Kakashi decides to have Naruto's self-inflicted wound dealt with, he's amazed by the boy's rapid healing and wonders if it's the Ninetales' doing. Elsewhere, a man named Gato confronts the Demon Brothers' boss for his subordinate's failure to assassinate Tazuna. Threatening Gato with his large sword, the figure decides to handle the job personally. Ooh. Ooh.
He's gonna handle it personally.
Absolutely. I hate Naruto Jeff Bezos. I hate him so much. Like,
as you should.
Oh, God. Fuck this guy. But yeah, so he's like a giant, trading magnate, basically, that just took over the land of the water and was like, yo, this is my, you're on the water and I control all the ships that come in and out of you. Therefore, I own you.
We love the rich ninja mafia.
Absolutely. Insane that's a thing. So everyone in the town is poor as a result. And, they're trying to build this bridge to the mainland because if the bridge is finished, then they can open up commerce back to the land of the water from other places other than Gato. So Gato doesn't want the bridge to be finished for that reason. So he's literally hiring people to go and kill all the construction workers in the village. And oh God, it's so fucked. It's so fucked. And Tazuna is this veteran bridge builder, and he's got to go back there because he's the only one that can do it.
Yeah, I think what I love about this whole thing is that at the beginning they kind of explain how the ninja missions work, and because they're just genin who are just starting out, they get these really basic tasks, not even really missions.
Yeah, they literally had to rescue a cat the first time.
Yeah, rescue a cat, you need to babysit, help someone do the shopping, and Naruto's throwing his fit, and they're like, okay, we'll give you this bodyguarding thing to go to this land, and Kakashi's like, yeah, there's no ninjas there, and this is the way this mission is, you guys aren't gonna have to fight anybody, we just have to bring him back. And immediately after, they get into a fight.
Yeah, it's amazing. Kakashi's like, yeah, there's not going to be any ninja fights on the way. I just wanted the narrator to be like, there were in fact ninjas on the way. Just, oh my goodness. But this was so cool. And Naruto, he was a scared little kid. He was really not able to fight. He's like, oh my God, I don't know what to do in this situation. Sasuke, obviously being traumatized by battle all his life, kind of stepped up to the plate and kind of took it from there. And Sakura protected Tazuna, because she's good at, standing
there
around
holding
and doing
a knife.
Nothing, yeah.
She does a lot of standing there, just holding a kunai in front of her for this saga.
Yes.
She's really good at that.
She's excellent at that.
But that's the thing, Naruto's never been in a real fight before.
True, he hasn't, and he's freaking the fuck out. And then I think he blocks the claws or something with his hand, and he gets poisoned. And he doesn't know that. He doesn't understand that that's a thing. And Kakashi's
he doesn't know he's poisoned.
Kakashi's like, hey, shit's poison. And he's like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, shit's poison. Figure it out.
We got it. He's like, yeah, listen, we got to get the poison out. And Naruto does this whole speech about how he's not going to back down. And then he does the stabby stab. And Kakashi's like, hey, that speech was great. However, if you lose any more blood, you will die.
I love that. He's like, that was really heartwarming. You're going to want to patch that up, though, because we need you alive.
Listen, I'm not willing to say that you died on our C rank mission.
So fucking funny. Kakashi has no fucks left to give, and I love him so much.
I don't blame him. I feel like if I was in Kakashi's shoes, I too would have no fucks left to give.
Oh,
and just be like,
of course not.
Just be like, I failed everybody else. And now, because I have passed you guys, I have to actually take care of you.
Yeah, I forgot that passing you guys actually makes me your teacher, and I really sorely regret that.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I love him so much. I think a perfect place to end off would be our very next episode, episode 7 for Team 7. Original air date November 14, 2002. The Assassin of the Mist. Ooh, that is such a cool episode title. Holy shit. You know what? I will say, I miss my fun dub titles from the DB's evenings. Those are fun as hell, and they are silly and they're goofy. But man, do the Naruto episode titles sound menacing? They are great. They are so good.
Agree, 100%.
All right, let's see what we got. This is a relatively short description. So, on the way to the land of the waves, with Kakashi threatening to abandon the mission if not provided an adequate explanation for lying about the mission's difficulty level, Tazuna reveals his desire to build a bridge to save the impoverished land of waves from the wealthy ship magnate Gato. Hearing a story, Team 7 agree to go through with the mission regardless for humanitarian reasons. But once on the bridge, the group is ambushed by Zabuza Momochi, a rogue ninja from the Hidden Mist Village who works for Gato. Refusing to hand over Tazuna, Kakashi is forced to reveal a strange eye. The former confused as to how Kakashi obtained it. Sasuke and Zabuza both recognize the strange eye as the Sharingan. While Team 7 protects Tazuna, Kakashi engages Zabuza, both using clones to distract the other to get them from behind. Oh, Kakashi, the copycat ninja.
God, we love to see it, you know? Anytime Kakashi does anything, we love to see it.
It's so cool. That is such a threatening presence. Knowing that you can just have your moves stolen from you immediately and used against you. Like, this man is the ninja version of Kirby. Like, it's, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. The Kakashi literally just being like, I bet. Like, try me.
Oh, my God. And the water clone thing was so cool. Like, so Kakashi goes to stab Zabuza, and it turns out to be a clone made of water, and then like Zabuza comes up behind him and slashes him in half, and Kakashi had a water clone too, and he's like, wait a minute, that was a water clone. What the fuck? And then Kakashi's like, yeah, no, I just picked that shit up. How cool is that? Like
Kakashi just there like, I mean, you're the one calling me the copycat ninja, you know, like you're the one telling everyone else what I do. You didn't see this coming.
Oh my God, it was so cool. And the fucking, when they're doing the chants and he's doing the water dragon jutsu, oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's so amazing.
I really, I think one of the things that hold on, I wrote this here. Just, oh yeah, Kakashi has the Sharingan. Sasuke, the fuck you mean he has the Sharingan? Is he like in the literal show when he goes, is he? And I was like, no, Sasuke, he's not Uchiha. In fact, you're gonna hate what the actual reasoning why he has the eye even more than if he was an Uchiha. I promise.
I remember it was fucking crazy, but I'm just like, he's like, is he? And I'm like, Sasuke, big baby boy, absolutely not. Just don't worry about it. Just we'll explain it later. But interestingly enough, he only has it in one eye. So that's the kicker here. He's only got the one Sharingan eye.
Yeah, which is why he wears his headband the way he does, because he's covering it, because he even says it either in this episode or in the next episode to Naruto, don't let your opponent know your every move. Like, you can't be out there showing everybody what you can do because then they'll use it against you.
Exactly. You never let anybody know what you're 100% capable of.
So if people can see that he has the Sharingan, they're gonna know.
Exactly. You want as little people knowing about that shit as possible because that's his like ace in the hole.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love the way that this fight was done. And Kakashi also like is a master of playing mind games with people, which is even more powerful when combined with the Sharingan, because not only are you copying your jutsu, you're copying the person's mind and personality also, which is like, that's so scary to know that like somebody can get inside your head that easy. Because at that point, what do you do?
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. Like, obviously, we're not talking about the rest of this fight. Like, we're just kind of talking about the beginning of the fight. But Zabuza starts like freaking out later on because he's like, "Wait, how the fuck are you doing this shit? What?"
Yeah, he's like, I didn't even say anything, and I know like. He's like, why are you saying the same things that I'm doing? How are you copying this chant? This unbelievably long chant, word for word, along with me.
Yeah, and it's like, you're doing my movements, you're doing this. It was wild.
Yeah.
I imagine being like Zabuza and being like, I'm gonna destroy you with this move, and just it being sent right back at you. Because I too would have just been like, the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
Mine should have gone first, but they went at the same time.
It's so crazy. And that's got to be so scary in a fight. Like, I don't know if I could handle that. If someone just started doing the exact same shit I was doing, like mirror match, I'd be like, nah, I'm good. Like,
there's like a part way later in the series where they're like, what if we want to quit? And they're like, you can't give up mid-battle. And I'm like, no, if that was me in that fight with fucking Kakashi, I'd be like, hey, buddy, I give up. You win. I'll go. I'll
just get out of here. It's all good.
You keep the bridge man and I will go.
You keep the bridge man.
Also, to speak of the bridge man, my first note for this episode was, wow, the fucking guilt trip on this guy.
Yeah.
He's good.
He is good.
He's good.
Absolutely. I mean, he's an old man. He's lived a long time. He's guilt tripped a lot of people. It's all good.
Oh, yeah. Just him being like, it's fine. You can leave me here. But I suppose my grandson will hate ninjas forever.
Yeah, what a
my
dickhead.
daughter will have to blame the Leaf Village for me dying. And I'm just like, damn. He's got a point.
Wow.
He's good.
Grandpa's a dick, and I love him. He's ridiculous.
And Tazuna really said, I'm gonna I paid for a shit mission, but I'm gonna fucking make it worth your while in being with some fuckery.
Oh, God. And I think that's a perfect place to end it for right now, because this starts to pick up like fucking crazy. And I really want to tear into this as long as we can.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because then we start getting, I have so many notes.
Oh, I have so many things to talk about. Oh my God.
I am, because I said we were going to talk about this later. If you're cool, that I would like to end with telling, I guess, the fans out there of like my actual top 5 Naruto characters.
Please do so. I'll give you a few of mine.
Yeah, okay. So my top favorite character is Suzori. And he comes later in with the Akatsuki at Shippuden. But my favorite character of all time in Naruto is him. What a perfect man.
I have no idea who that is, so I'm gonna have to watch.
Yeah, I love him. He's the best. And then my second favorite character is Anko.
Oh, yeah.
That was my gay awakening, was Anko.
I could see that. Absolutely, I could see that.
Hot. And then there's Sugetsu, Shikamaru, and Sasuke. That is my top 5.
Shikamaru is a good man. That is a 10 out of 10 good man.
I don't know what it is about Shikamaru, but every single time he is on screen, I am just like, that's where my attention is. I'm like, damn, Shikamaru's talking. Everyone shut the fuck up.
He's like less edgy Sasuke. You know what I mean?
The thing is that Shikamaru just doesn't want to be here, and I relate. Me too.
He just can't be bothered. That's really all it is.
He's like got his like smarts, and he's like, hey, listen, I'm really smart, but also this is a lot of effort to put in for things, and I really just don't know how I feel about it. And I relate because me too.
Yeah, I love Shikamaru. He's a good man.
Yes. Wait, Colton, I'm ready for you to tell me who are some of your favorites.
Some of my favorites. I'll give you my top 5 so far.
Yes.
My top 5 so far. I am going to put at the very top of the list. I'm putting Hinata Hyuga up there.
Yes, Queen.
That was like, I saw her at a point in my life where I'm like, that is the kind of woman that I want to spend the rest of my life with.
As you should. I just realized I have to put an honorable mention.
Yes.
Really quick, because this is like, he's like number 6, but this is a stan house for this character. Everybody in this house stands Rock Lee.
Oh my God, he was coming right up.
Okay, I just need everybody to know I love Rock Lee. There is just something about him that that's a good man, and we stand in this house.
You know what it is?
Continue your list.
You know what it is? I could never be a Rock Lee, but I would always want to be around a Rock Lee. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of energy would just enhance everything I'm doing.
I was talking to my friend about him earlier. While you're talking, I gotta find the message because I was in tears.
Please. Oh, I could definitely tell you something about Rock Lee. So a lot of people know Rock Lee by now. He's a master of taijutsu. And I just cannot believe in this world of magical mind ninjas and unbelievable ninjutsu techniques, breathing fire, creating dragons from water, making yourself out of sand. The only thing Rock Lee is coming equipped to a fight with is these fucking hands. And he still comes out on top.
Colton, didn't you know? His hands are rated E for everybody.
They are rated E for everyone. Those hands don't give a fuck about your genjutsu. They don't give a fuck about your ninjutsu. They are so powerful that they transcend magic.
Exactly. I found the quote from my friend.
Please.
We're talking about Naruto, and they were like, dude, I adore Gaara and Rock Lee. And I go, yeah, Rock Lee's best boy. And they go, he is the best boy. And Sakura was a fool.
Yes.
And I agree, because to quote Angela in these trying times, he would treat you right. Rock Lee would treat you right.
Rock Lee is a king, and I will hear no other arguments. Him and Might Guy are both kings, and I will hear nothing else.
If anyone ever slanders the Rock Lee name, they're going to have to fight me, because my hands are also rated E for everybody.
Absolutely. Oh my God. Yeah, Sakura was a fool. Yeah.
Sakura was a fool.
Could he have toned the eyebrows down a bit? Yes.
No. No, he could not.
No.
Eyebrows and bowl cut forever.
Absolutely. All right. You know what? It's the Rock Lee look. I'm good. Yeah. I'm good with that.
Continue your list. Give me your last 3.
3 is going to be Naruto. Naruto is just so much fun. Every time he's on screen, I'm having a good time. You know, that's all it is. And he's just the main character. I love him. That's why he's far down on the list, but I'm having a good time watching him every time he's there. I'm going to go with Hinata's teacher, Akame. I think her name is
no, her name is Kurenai.
Kurenai, yes.
You're thinking the other teacher is the one that has like the A name.
Yeah,
because I confused them.
Kurenai, yes, Kurenai. Good Lord. Okay, I understand. And then at the bottom of the list, but not bottom of my heart, is a one Zabuza Momochi.
That's the reason that I have my notes in a shark notebook with a shark pen.
Oh my lord. What a complex character Zabuza Momochi, and what an unbelievable thing it would have been to have him be a homie, you know?
Yeah, no, totally agree.
Wow, what a character. I cannot wait to get to the end of this arc, because I think I texted it to you. I'm like, this is not supposed to be this upsetting. Like, this arc is not supposed to hit me this hard.
That's like what I was like saying, where I was like, yeah, rewatching it, I'm like, oh, I forgot how much that hurt. Like, ooh.
Oh god, it didn't feel like that when I was a kid. Maybe just because I wasn't paying attention, but like, fuck. I just
because
can't.
When we were kids, we were like, this shit's not flashy anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I was
Where's
like, I'm gonna play
fighting?
Zelda. Oh my god, I just love him so much, and I can't wait to talk about him next time we do this on our next Ninja Night.
Our Ninja Nights. I'm gonna cry. I'm
love
making us shirts immediately.
Let's fucking go. I'm so excited about it.
God. Yeah, so that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do you have anything that you need to plug, my guy?
Besides my phone yes, because it's on like 2%. I would like to plug...
also watch the Zabuza saga, I see.
Yes, absolutely. I need to plug my Twitch, twitch.tv/CEasySpecial. Twitch has been a little iffy for me recently. I've had a lot of things going on, and I've had to postpone stream a lot, but hopefully getting back to a regular schedule this coming Sunday with Shadow Realm Sunday. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do some Master Duel. Maybe we'll do some deck building in IRL, and we'll see what happens with that. And this is going to be a Friday week, boys, so make sure to tune in on Friday. Maybe we'll play some Smash Brothers. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm also going to plug in my Twitch, which is the Mystic Rain, because I have been streaming, and, come on through. We do a lot of Kingdom Hearts. We're going to be doing some other Square Enix games and a few other fun things coming up. So come on through, hoping to be streaming on Friday as well.
Oh, very nice. If I'm done with stream by the time you're still streaming, I'll raid you.
Yay! Please give me the follows. I want to get to affiliate.
Yes, please do that. That would be great. I'm like that Eggman meme was like, you fool, I have 70 alternate accounts.
Oh my god, exactly.
Oh god.
But like I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching, and tune in next time where we talk about something else.
I wish I had the sound effect where it's like just the smoke bomb in Naruto. Like, oh god, I can't even.
This gives you a chance to get it.
Absolutely, this is it.
All right, guys, have a good night. Thank you so much for listening.
Good night, everybody. Remember, Rock Lee's a king.
Rock Lee is a king. Bye-bye.